Today is Thursday, January 29th. We have a lot to get to today, okay? Bear with us. It's going to be interesting today. All right, as we started last week, Macy, wake up. All right, she's a little tired. She hasn't had her coffee yet this morning. All right, we've got our word of the day. And what is this word? Nice and loud.
The word of the day is slay. Slay.
Okay.
It means doing something exceptionally well or looking fashionable.
So you are very slay today.
Oh, thank you.
Does that count?
No.
Too soon? Okay, so I've got to use this 3 times today,
Yes.
or I have to eat what Aiden eats at the end.
Bobby wants to eat it.
I do kind of want to eat it. So even if I use the word slay correctly, I'm still probably going to eat what Aiden eats, because rumor has it that Aiden is going to eat what that item is. Okay? So right off the bat, we are going to attempt an internet challenge. So everybody, make sure that you pick up your random item, right? Make sure it's in your bag, and then take that sip of water, and then we are just going to get started with pulling out our random items. Everybody's in? Yep, we're doing it right now. All right, here we go. Okay, so I've got my water. Okay? I've got my random item. It's in my bag. Right? All right, everybody's got everything? All right. Did we switch over to this mic? Miss O's running cameras for us. Did we switch mics? Did we switch mics? All right, we're all set. Okay, everybody's here. Can we see everybody? All right. Yeah.
I need water.
Yep. You got water?
I need water.
Water, you need water. Here you go. And we're all not using the same water because that's just disgusting. All right. And we want a good mouthful of water. Who needs to scoot in?
All right, I need a little tight. There we go.
A little tighter. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, so we're going to go this way with our random items. Okay? Aiden's already done. All right, here we go. Everybody?
Can't stand because Bobby spit his water out.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I lasted. All right. Hey, everybody. Good work. Good items. I really like everybody's items. They were fabulous. Oh, it's a sheep. I knew the sheep was coming and it still got me. All right.
Oh, she's gonna sing a song now.
Oh, she's going to say her. What you got for us? No? Okay.
She wants her bottle.
Ooh, a bottle. Okay, so thank you, everybody. We are now going to move on. That was a good one. Hey, in the comments, if you want to see more games like this, let us know, and we'll do some things. Okay, I think we're going to slide back over to this camera, and we're going to do an FFA update. Do I get the baby sheep?
Well, we're gonna put her on the towel.
Yeah, that works for me. Do I get to feed it? Yeah. I'm so excited. All right. So that's my chair. Sorry, it's completely randomness today. Here we go. This looks like a little baby chair.
Make sure she doesn't.
I'm going to make sure she doesn't fall. Hi. All right. So we are going to do our FFA update with the FFA president, right? So what does... Can I hold her?
Well, she needs to stand.
Oh, oh, you got to stand when you eat. Oh, whoa, 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 don't back up too far. All right. I'm up here. Like so, maybe I should stand up. Okay.
Yeah.
So, FFA update. I know you guys have your Valentine's Day
Roses.
roses.
Yeah.
I'm such a city kid. All right.
I,
How much are they?
I don't know much about the roses. Okay.
$4 a rose.
So there's $4 a rose, and
or
then,
a dozen for 35. Is that correct?
yeah, a
Yep.
dozen roses for 35, and I think it's going pretty good. I know we have the form sent out. I think it's going good. I don't know much about it. Okay. Well, they're at all of the offices.
All of the offices.
Orders are due the 5th.
February 5th, the orders are due.
Yep.
Okay. Then. Yep. Elementary brought home flyers. So middle school and high school, stop by one of the offices, and you can get your information on that.
Yep.
Okay. And then what else is going on FFA wise?
Tomorrow we have the alumni bake sale going on, and we're going to be selling baked goods that some people have donated and some people of the chapter have made. So
Thirsty.
yeah, she likes her bottle.
I can see this. This is amazing. Right. Sorry. Hey, Mr. Noise, come on in.
Yeah.
Mr. Noise is gonna come join us. He's gonna give us. I'm too distracted, and Courtney is too distracted because I'm holding the
It's
sheet.
so hard to find good health.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Noise, you have something going on tomorrow.
Yes, the alumni auction is tomorrow at the Boys and Girls Games. We will be doing the auction with none other than Dean Folkford has agreed to be our auctioneer, so a lot of you may know him. Chew your food.
I don't think you chew that.
Items can be brought to the school at 3 o'clock. They will be on display with who has donated them. We have a lot of wonderful gifts, including cakes from Missy Rouser, pies from Pam Lambot, and so much more. The auctions will take place during the warm-ups of both the boys and the girls' game. Bring your checkbook. Support the alumni, who in turn will support our FFA members.
All right, and then there's a third thing.
We have our job fair
Fair,
coming
yep.
up, and we have most of our businesses. We have kids assigned to call them and talk to them. We're doing pretty good on that. If anyone is really interested in doing that, we're always open to people calling and wanting to join. So
And when's the job fair?
March 19th.
So March 19th to job fair. If you are interested in being a part of the job fair, make sure. Sorry, buddy. Make sure that you get a hold of FFA. And then you guys is whatchamacallits, your competitions are going well.
Yep.
A lot of teams have already.
I think
State?
pretty much all of our teams have qualified for state. I think we've had one or two that haven't qualified yet. Or
Yeah,
pretty
something
much.
like that. So FFA has a lot going on. They brought me this baby sheep, right?
No.
No? All right. She is very cute. Okay, we're going to, because the bottle's almost done, we are going to, does it have a name?
Yeah, her name's Sunflower.
Sunflower. We're going to let Sunflower go here. And then we are going to continue on with Wolves Live. So I am going to hand Sunflower over.
I forgot the most important part of Sunflower.
Oh, sorry. Most important part of Sunflower is now going to come out. It didn't make it out during random items because, well, I spit my water everywhere.
Here's her tail.
That is Sunflower's tail that, I don't really know. I was going to try to make it up, but it didn't sound like a good idea. All right, so what do you do?
They're born with a tail,
Okay.
and then you put a band on them to take the tail off.
Okay, why do you take the tail off?
It can cause a lot of health problems for them in the future. 'Cause
Okay.
It's a part of their spine,
Gotcha.
and it actually will make them hunchbacked and can be a cause of death. So
Look at that. We're learning things, even with, Sunflower. All right, Sunflower, we're going to let you go because I think you're already stressed. I ain't going to pick you up and give you a hug. All right. You better take Sunflower.
You're not gonna eat her.
I would never, Sunflower, cover those ears. I would never do such a thing to Sunflower.
But tell others.
Well, if I don't get to know them, right? All right, I think I'm going to try to find my chair now. Thank you, FFA. Great job as always. Whew. In the school, we have 2 trustee positions that are still open. You have to have your paperwork in by February 9th. If you have questions on this, get a hold of our district office. Because you have to have the paperwork in so that the May ballot has your name on it. I'm trying. It's a train wreck today We're just going to roll with it, though. Yes, deadline is February 9th. Tonight, we have a little bit of everything going on here at the school. It kicks off with middle school basketball. That's right after school. That's in the historic gym. At 6 o'clock, we have our high school wrestler senior night. So our wrestlers are here. There's 3 schools that are coming in to wrestle tonight, and it's our senior night at 6 o'clock. We also have our superintendent community interview. That's at 6 o'clock, but if you show up at 5:30, it's kind of this meet and greet time. That is going on in the high school library. So make sure if you're interested in meeting and listening to our interviews of the superintendent candidates, we have 2 of them coming in for interviews. That is at 6 o'clock for the community, and the little meet and greet is at 5:30. With all of that going on inside the school, you might be asking yourself, when am I going to find time to eat? Thank you to our kitchen staff. Concessions tonight, they're doing walking tacos for $8. So come spend the entire evening with us, eat dinner with us. Concessions, walking tacos at 8 o'clock. In the elementary, they've been doing cheer camp all week. And so on January 30th, they have their cheer camp performance. This is during the varsity game. So make sure that if your kid is part of the cheer camp, that they make that performance. And thank you to our cheer squad for having this cheer camp. I know there's a lot of kids involved in this, and it's something that they do look forward to. Little Wolves, halftime, okay? We're doing halftime games on the 30th, but they're going to be during the JV basketball games. So about 3 o'clock, Wolves will be versus the Bears. And then at 4:30, the Blue Devils are versus the Jayhawks. And then we turn around and the games are happening on Saturday, right? So that's a normal schedule for that day. If you have any questions about any of this, just get a hold of the school, give a phone call, and we can clarify anything that maybe I messed up. Just make sure that you reach out to the school. Also, in the elementary, they're doing an elementary play. This is our drama program putting on the play. This has auditions? It's auditions, right? Auditions on the 17th and 18th of February. It is called Spaghetti Western. This is for grades 2nd through 6th grade. And auditions are 4 o'clock to 5:30. So right after school on the 17th and 18th for the elementary play, brought to us by our drama program. In the high school and middle school, we have mailed out your student semester grades, or students, we've mailed out your grades. So make sure that if you have not received those in the mail, reach out to the school and we can always send them to you. In sports, we have high school basketball versus Boulder. Oh man, I completely forgot to do my word. They're going to slay. That's only one. All right. It's the sheep. That sheep slayed. It's two, right? Today, junior high basketball, as we talked about, versus Whitehall. Then January 30th, high school boys and girls basketball versus Townsend. On the 31st, high school basketball in Red Lodge. February 3rd, we have junior high girls basketball in Belgrade. For our upcoming events, we have January 30th through the 31st is Speech and Drama State in Townsend. They did their showcase on Tuesday. It went amazing. They did a great job with that. If you have not been able to see our speech, drama, and debate team, you really should figure out a time to come see them. If you can make it to Townsend, they're going to do great at State. They put in a lot of work. They're one of our longest seasons, and they really do travel a lot. They leave early in the morning. Thank goodness State's only in Townsend, so they're not going to have to do their 4 a.m., 5 a.m. wake-up calls. So good luck at State for speech and drama. And then February 4th, we have the 7th grade ski trip. Hopefully, we get a little bit more snow. It sounded like yesterday for our high school one, the snow wasn't great, but they still had a great time. And then our final thing today, which is going to slay, that's 3, right? We have Will Aiden Eat? So Aiden, we're going to have Aiden join us. I'm going to grab, Aiden, if you want to come take a seat here. I'm going to grab our item. Oh, no, anyway, it's got a sharp knife. So ooh, I almost cut my finger. All right. So our item today, right? We had this put in the comments. So if you have something that you would like to see if Aiden will eat, right? Make sure you put it in the comments. This one I think you're pretty excited for, right? We have tahine seasoning, if you see it, and we have a watermelon. So we are going to cut you a little piece of watermelon here. Thank you, Miss Fells. She gave me a knife. All right, stand back. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna slice another piece here. If anybody else wants to join in on this one, feel free to. I think it's gonna be pretty tasty. Carson's like, I'm coming from behind the camera. Right, we're gonna cut it a couple more times here. And then we are going to see, I mean, I have a feeling you're gonna eat it, right? I don't even know if I'm gonna question this one. I think we're gonna eat it. How you doing here?
Very good,
You're
very
in?
good, yeah.
You're in? All right,
Yeah.
you know, we'll cut these ones in half here. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect. Sorry for the student that has to sit here. We promise we'll clean the table. Okay. All right. This is going to be kind of like Olive Garden, right? I want you to say win, right?
Oh, yeah. Really? Okay.
That's good. You don't. Okay.
Go with Aiden did, I guess. I haven't tried this.
I've never. Have you had this before? Yeah. All right. Saying's like, yeah. I mean, no. I'm just.
Maybe.
All right. Here we go. All right. You can have that one. I'll take this. Anybody else? We got another piece. Macy. Macy says no. All right. Here we go. All right. Go ahead. Go out. Well, it's Aiden eats.
It is Aiden
So
eats.
Aiden has to eat first, and then we'll. That's. Aiden says. All right. Go ahead. It's pretty tasty.
That's pretty good. Kind of interesting.
It is. It has that kind of weird, like, tang at the end. You want your other piece? I mean, you already went down that one. No, I think. So the question now is, we know Aiden will eat. Oh, that was a good one. I got in the back of the throat. I'm going to say Mr. Lauber will eat. Will Carson eat?
Yeah, I'd eat.
All right. So this is a definite Aiden will eat. So if there is something out there for next week that you want to see, will Aiden eat it? Put it in the comments, or we're going to have to make something up. Kind of like the applesauce and Cheez-Its, which was not good, but he ate it. So you are now 2 for 2 on will Aiden eat. Okay? Do we have any comments from the Facebook feed? None? Really? With a baby sheep on? I didn't get a single comment. That's kind of messed up.
It gets in the back of the throat.
It does. All right. So then, as always, go Wolves.